All right, y'all. So we are back for Love Island Beyond the Villa. We got to get into some things because I believe is it called Lake Tahoe? That's where they went. So they took a trip to the mountains, is what I'll say. And Coco says that, Chris was a little bit avoidant after the OKC trip because there was a video that surfaced of him holding the chick hand, entertaining chicks or whatever the case was. And she says things got a little heated because she told him if he wants to be with her, then he needs to be serious. And it's like, I need both of y'all to be fucking for real. That's the first thing. Okay. Because y'all not interested in each other like that. And I hate that we even have to watch this shit. Now, Chris want to sit up here and say that he feels like he losing a spark or whatever when it comes to Coco. And I'm like, how key you losing a spark because she not up your ass. That's what you really want. You used to women probably trying to be all up on you because you tall, you got some cute curly hair. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. I'm sorry. Okay. And you a piece of a basketball player. Yes, I did say a piece. All right. But that girl ain't on you like that. You want somebody that be on you like that. You just don't want nobody to threaten you to hunch them in the middle of the night type thing. So I get all of that, right? Okay. But Bryan seems to know that Chris is not all in with Coco because he says that he should do it right away. And I'm like, what you talking about he need to do right away? Basically end it. Because he was comparing it to him and Amaya. That's what it sounds like to me he was saying. In the confessional, he said something different. Like, yeah, I think Chris need to see how this trip and stuff goes with Coco or whatever. But in the car, it seems like you know that Chris is not all in for Coco and he's just doing this for entertainment purposes at this time being. Oh, okay. And I also, as I'm thinking about it, I feel like Chris just wanted to have him a little piece of entertainment while they're filming the show. That's why he was talking to Coco. But Coco see the game for what it is in my personal, so she not all in. And I don't think Chris is her type. All right. So everybody gets to the house. They get all to the house. Chris and Bryan arrive. Bryan goes over to hug Amaya and give her a kiss on the cheek. Now, at first I was like, okay, kissing her on the cheek, maybe that's crazy, right? No, it wasn't. First of all, I didn't think that he meant anything about it, though, even though he kind of gave her a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, well, maybe he could have hugged her and not given her a kiss on the cheek. But I don't think he meant that by it. However, if he would not have spoken to her ass, it would have been a big old thing. She would have made it a big issue, right? Because it really gives that you can't please Amaya. Hakeem. Now, they do this flashback because he confused because he like, well, just 3 weeks ago when I saw her, I embraced her and gave her a kiss on the cheek. That's just what we do in our culture. So now all of a sudden, I can't touch you. You don't want to be around me. It's given in my personal, fuck that lady. Okay? Fuck Amaya. That's how I feel about it. Amaya, you're so fucking dense. High key, like that's what's really going on. She gonna sit up here and tell Hannah I don't know, whatever gave him the impression that he could really come that close to where I could smell his breath. BITCH, you gave him that impression. You gave him that impression on more than one occasion. But okay, girl, let me go ahead and say this too. I'm kind of glad that with this Beyond the Villa thing that they're starting to do, each season will get its own turn from what I'm understanding, right? Because none of these individuals from this season should be back for another season. The fact that these women that think they are the it girls of this show in this season, which y'all totally are not, got Coco, Grayson, and Bella feeling away. Now here y'all go with having Bryan and Chris feel away too. You know what I'm saying? Making everybody else feel comfortable. So that's about 5 people that y'all 3 got people feeling uncomfortable with. Like, uh. Y'all gonna have to go for sure. I'm glad we won't see y'all again. And no, I don't want to see nobody from this season and this episode walking in as no damn bombshell in the next season of Love Island. It's gonna drop in a few weeks. Not interested in seeing it. Keep them where the hell they at. Thank you. All right, so Austin is pretty much talking about him and Grayson and how they're supposed to be cool or whatever the case is. He thinks that she thought it was a deeper situation than what it really was or whatnot. Some part of me feels like that's because you contributed to that, Austin. Like y'all love getting girls in situationships, making them feel like it's more than what it is. And then when they try to figure out what are we or what's the next step, then I feel like, then y'all throw it up in their face like, oh, told you I didn't want a girlfriend, told you I didn't want this and that, but you want to do everything that girlfriends, boyfriends do, whatever, right? But all in all, that's why you got to go off of what a person's actions more than what it is that they saying, high key. But whatever it was, cool. Okay, they're not talking no more. He said he like his girls being civilians and not public figures. So goodwill hunting on that. Meanwhile, you got Bella and I'm sorry, not Bella, but you got Iris and you got Hannah over here in the hot tub or whatever. Isn't that hot tub in the room of Bella and and Grayson, not y'all over there using a hot tub in their room, but then over here talking shit about them. Am I wrong? Or are they right above them? Not necessarily sure, but all in all, Iris doesn't want to be cool with Bella because she was a mediator for the whole Pepe situation, right? So she's like, girl, you wasn't even in the villa when Pepe was in the villa. So for you to be over there trying to mediate some stuff, like, I don't really like that, right? Bella is overhearing all of this. She's overhearing Hannah and Iris talking, and she's like, damn. That kind of fed right into my fears. Her and Grayson are feeling the same way. Like, okay, so whatever I was thinking about this friendship is really not that. Okay, got you. Okay. So Iris says that she expressed to Bella how Pepe hurt her. So she's confused as to why Bella was going around saying that she's her best friend when it don't feel like that. But it's like, the reason why is because Bella see through your bullshit, Iris. That's why. And you think that your friends are supposed to be like Hannah and just blindly support you. But be very clear, the only reason why Hannah is supporting you is because she too dated Pepe and she too wanted Pepe. Okay? Be very clear, but that's the only reason why she close to you anyway. But Iris says, don't expect us to be super close or anything because you're cool with Pepe. So Hannah says that she doesn't see herself hanging around people that she don't feel close to. And it's a few people in the house that she don't feel close to. And I kind of feel like, okay, that's fine. Y'all can be friends with whoever the hell y'all want to be friends with. My issue is that I'm tired of seeing the other girls walking around, moping around as if they need and feeling as though their air thrives off of these whack women liking y'all and wanting to be y'all friends. Like, for where, like, it makes no sense. So Iris says that to me, okay? She says Bella wasn't in the villa with Pepe to even defend him. So she wasn't in the villa long enough to even be cool with Pepe to defend him, but she was in the villa, wasn't even in the villa with your ass long enough, but she could be your best friend or she could be your friend. She was there long enough for y'all to be friends, though. Girl, if y'all don't get the hell, TJ talks with Iris about Bryan and Amaya saying how Bryan don't really feel comfortable or whatever the case is. Iris over there trying to defend Amaya, saying something about, her man or whatever. She got a boyfriend, and TJ like, well, I get all of that. I understand it, but maybe she shouldn't have hugged him and embraced him and let him kiss her on the cheek, or she kissed him or whatever. Like a few weeks ago, she made him feel very comfortable. So then now she's switching it up, and it's like, damn, what I do? Right. So of course, Iris is trying to defend Amaya. Oh, well, maybe in that mind, at that time, this was her mindset and she was that. And TJ's like, you talking to me like I didn't see shit. Like, I seen this stuff with my own eyes. I said, come on, TJ. Now I'm gonna give you this. This right here should be an indicator for you to see just how Iris will look you in your eyes and lie to your fucking face the same way that she did Pepe. Okay, and I'm glad that you clocking it. The only thing I feel Iris really had was the fact that Amaya moved. But see, at the end of the day, that's not so much as the issue. It's not so much as Amaya like moving out the way. Maybe yes, because it made him feel uncomfortable. What TJ is saying is, you just hugged, embraced him more than one occasion just a few weeks ago. And then now all of a sudden, y'all have had no contact with each other, no nothing. And now you're switching up. It's giving you putting on in front of your girls. It's giving y'all came in there with whatever type of agenda that y'all came in there with. And short answer, I just feel like, Iris just full of shit. Not a fan and never will be. Gorgeous girl. Okay. But hell no. So it's dinner time, right? Chris and Coco, I'm sure based on production, are sitting on two different sides of the table or whatever. She asked him if he wants some more something. She asked him, and he just kind of looking at her like, nah, or whatever. Everybody noticing the awkwardness or whatever. Then you got Clarke over here asking, what's going on? Everything seems a bit awkward. Coco over there looking at her like, bitch, I don't talk to you. Girl, I don't talk to you like that, right? Oh, okay. So you you ain't finna get too much of shit out of me for real. Like, girl, I'm good. I ain't really got nothing to say. If he ain't saying that, then I ain't saying that. He don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. It's really just that simple for me. So what y'all want to do? Amaya said, well, I feel good. I feel motherfucking this and that. One thing Amaya gonna do is overhype herself. Okay. And that may sound like a bad thing. Like, yeah, hype yourself up. But she always overhype her damn moves. Like, girl, shut the hell up. Talking about something, I feel like I'm on top of a motherfucking mountain. Girl, all y'all on top of a goddamn mountain. Girl, shut the hell up. So then Amaya decides to talk about, when I say I don't fuck with somebody or whatever, it don't mean that I hate them or I don't like them. It's just that I don't fuck with you. And she looking at Bella while she talking. And I wanted Bella to say, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Oh, okay, babe, I don't fuck with you either. It's really just that simple. Who else got some? Okay. Would have definitely hit her with that. On the flip, even Brian confused because he like, what the fuck I did, right? But he don't know she also talking to Bella too. But at the same time, I'm glad ain't nobody say shit to Amaya. Just let her sit in there. She thinks she talking about. Okay. Yeah, I slick want to swing on Jeremiah. Like, I mean, and some part of me is like, well, Andreina, Jeremiah can be extremely damn lame. So some part of me is kind of glad that it's not working out at the same time. But first of all, everybody done gone out to hang out except for Austin, Brian, Chris, and then Charlie went with them, but Charlie went back to the house because he seemed like he was exhausted. And I don't even know why he left and went out with they fake ass anyway. You should have just stayed. I would have stayed back with the niggas. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay. I would have been back there chilling because bitch, I'm sleep tired as hell too. Okay. But all in all, you see Jeremiah and Andreina up here flirting their ass off. And I just feel like, Jeremiah, if you know you ain't trying to date nobody and you know Andreina likes you like that, why you keep doing the most? You take pictures with her so she could see what y'all would look like as a couple together. Like you be doing little stuff. And I understand her being confused and not knowing what the hell is what. And I don't like it. Figure it out. Okay. Y'all will make a super cute couple, but I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that it's not working out between them right now. Yeah, TJ and Amaya talking about the whole Brian of it all. And when I tell y'all, Amaya sound drunk because she ain't even making no damn sense. Okay. He brings up the Palm Springs. She was like, oh, yeah, no, what? No. I feel like my boundaries were just me. Either that or y'all got some poor ass editing because her reaction and response does not match what the hell TJ was bringing up to her. Okay. And then she says, I'm proud of myself for standing on my ground. It's like nobody told you not to stand on your ground. He just telling you that the damn boy was confused. He didn't mean no damn harm. Okay. He thought he was doing what was normal based on y'all culture and based on how you've reacted to him the past few weeks. Get this drunk girl on. This stupid this woman says that, she wasn't trying to cause a scene when she backed up from Brian. She said it was a natural impulse. A natural impulse that you have not had this entire time. And I feel like for me, I would respect Amaya more where if she would just say, me and my boyfriend had a conversation, and I just want to move a different way. Yeah, I may have been welcoming a few weeks ago, but knowing that I'm taking my relationship even more serious than I have before, I just want to make sure that things are just very clear. I have no issue with Brian. Da, 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 da. Like she just could have did a better job of that, but she's not making no damn sense to me. Now she's getting to it. Now she's saying as time is progressing and how serious my relationship get. That's what you should have said in the beginning. Now she getting emotional. She's starting to cry. And it's like when you giving this whole tear shit is giving you was called out on your fuck shit and now you gotta cry to escape accountability. But then it's also giving that you drunk as fuck so you crying. Like weirdo. Oh Lord, help the people today. Now she crying. She said she ain't mean no harm, She said something about why I gotta put other people's feelings first. Why can't I be like fuck you for once? Girl, you've already been on the fuck you for once. You've been on the fuck you. That's why y'all just not sat down and had a conversation. And when y'all had the conversation, everything was good. And you had a boyfriend at the time when you asked Brian, how do I look? You like my hair. Okay. So I feel like if you want to protect your relationship and you don't want to, make sure that happen, maybe you shouldn't be sitting up there asking his ass, hey, do I look good? What do you think? Do I look nice? If you asking your ex-boyfriend, like it's just giving unstable for me. It's unstable. I don't care how nobody feel. Child, I'm glad she recognizing that her ass drunk. She said, I'm sorry for crying. I guess it's the shots, the ski shots. It fucking is, because I knew something was off. I'm like, girl, you're not even answering this man's questions. You seem like you kind of off. And so I'm like, girl, was y'all smoking in the mountains too? Because something's not lining up. Okay. Damn. And that's really what it is, Amaya. Okay. That's really what it is, all right? She didn't have boundaries just a few weeks ago, and now she does have boundaries. I do feel like it's okay for a person to change. Like shit, how I felt 3 weeks ago may not be how I feel today. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like all that jerk back when he didn't mean anything by it, it's just okay, girl. I mean, they hit the slopes or whatever, child. And the cutest thing so far is the fact that Taylor did pop up. I liked how the guys pretty much pulled Taylor outside. It was like, yo, we need you to do us a favor. Can you take a picture of us? I bet let's take a selfie or whatever. And Taylor surprised her. So that was super, super cute. She was really, really happy to see him. And you could tell the connection between them is really genuine. Too bad, we wasn't really featuring y'all in the villa, but y'all cute though. Child. So first of all, Brian and damn Hannah sent down here because I guess they decided to not hit the slopes, and they both sent over here looking awkward as hell. But I find it real funny that they are forced to go and sit down. Because if there is a friendship that developed from this, then what the fuck do you have to say about that, Miss Amaya? Since you don't want nobody being cool with your ex or whatever. Meanwhile, you got Iris over here talking to Bella, confronting her or whatever about her and being involved in the Pepe situation of it all, right? And she says, I feel like the reason you went to go talk to Pepe was because you didn't believe what it is that I was saying. She said, well, it wasn't so much as that I didn't believe what you were saying, girl. I just wanted to, also hear his side too, because there's two sides. So Iris is like, girl, what the hell you mean it's two sides, bitch? Just like she said, it's two sides. It's your side, it's Pepe's side, and it's the truth. Your side did not line up, ma'am. And based on everything that we saw last week, it was given must be two sides, okay? It was given that you will come up with some shit out your ass just a piece, like you tried to finesse TJ not too long ago. Okay. And TJ had to let you know I seen it with my own eyes. Okay. But anyway, child. And the fact that Iris would say, what do you mean it's two sides, says so much to me. It says so much to me. It says that you wanted to be the only person believed. You didn't want nobody to take into consideration nothing that man said, knowing if the roles were reversed, you would want somebody to hear you out. You didn't care. You didn't want to hear nothing about it. You only wanted what you had to say to be bond. My word is bond, and take it as such because I said so because I'm Iris. No, ma'am, that's not how that goes here. Do y'all hear this? Iris said, well, I feel like a friend wouldn't do that. And then Bella said, girl, you weren't even treating me as a friend. So then Iris answers her own question. Why? Because I wasn't hanging out with you. I wasn't calling you. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, those things right there. Those things right there. It's very clear on what you have with Hannah. That's very clear. Anybody could see it on the surface that you two are friends. It's not clear over here with me. So yeah, you were not treating me as a friend, boo. And even if you were, I still have a right to hear somebody else's side if I want to. How else do you think that we're going to come to one conclusion or a resolution if sides are not being heard? Like, get up out my face. Now I feel like Iris is playing in Bella's face, okay? Bella tries to say that they were absent in each other's lives. And then Iris says, well, Bella, that's an adult friendship. I don't have to be with you 24/7 and this and that for you to be loyal to me. Whoop de whoop. Like, Bella never said you had to be with her 24/7. That's not what she said. You said that a friend wouldn't go and ask the other person their opinion or their thoughts on the situation. She tells you you wouldn't even treat me as a friend. Since you got so much expectations of a friend, you wasn't even treating me as such. And then now you go and you twist her words. Baby, let me tell you something, TJ. You better watch her. It's cute right now. It's cute right now because y'all thriving off of the publicity of this relationship. But when social media not talking about y'all like that no more, good luck. Good luck. I'm sorry. I feel like Iris has shown herself to not be trustworthy, but I'll let y'all do with that as you choose. I hate that Iris is talking to Bella like she's a child. She keep bringing up adult friendship, adult friendship, adult friendship. You know what this girl is talking about. It's not so much as adult friendship, baby. It's about initiative within friendships. And you don't take the same initiative that she is taking. It's giving that she's giving more and showing more of an interest to want to be your friend than you are showing to her. And honestly, I feel like Bella, you doing a whole lot in my personal because the way I would have dropped her ass like a bad habit and kept pushing, like, it's cool. We ain't got to talk love. So you got Miss Bella over here clocking Iris about the conversation that she heard, okay? The conversation she overheard Iris having with Hannah about how it's exhausting to act like you cool with people that your ass really ain't cool with, okay? Now, Iris is saying that did not happen. She says that her and Hannah are aware that there are cameras around, so they're very cautious of what it is that they say, which I find to be very interesting because for y'all to also know the cameras were around, that lets me also know that y'all were very mindful and cautious of how y'all was gonna sit up there and play Pepe ass out too. Okay. But aside from that, it was said about it being exhausting to befriend people that your ass really ain't cool with. For real, for real. Although Miss Iris did not say it and Hannah said it, she was up there co-signing it. So yikes. Bella, after this conversation, please leave every single one of them women where they at. Thank you. when Bella was talking about having self-respect for herself and being tired of fighting for friendships with people that don't want one with her, first of all, Iris wouldn't even look at her in her damn face for a good bit of that conversation. Eventually, she does look up and catches eye contact with Bella. And once Bella finishes, Iris tells her she doesn't know what she's talking about. Y'all already know my response and my reaction to that. Let it happen very soon. So everybody on the way home, right? And of course, you got the old heads with the new heads over there. You know, everybody divided. So you got three girls chatting, Bella and her team. You got Iris and her team over there chatting, right? And Iris is over there calling Bella fake because she never told her how she was feeling. Ho, you was never trying to entertain her or talk to her or none of that. Even when she asked you if she could be a devil's advocate or whatever the case was, you told her no. You really weren't trying to hear shit she had to say, but you only want her to hear you though. Oh, okay then, right? And I appreciate Coco saying it's really hard to show loyalty to somebody that ain't even reaching out with you, to you, trying to connect with you or do none of that. Okay, not trying to build a friendship on anything. Like, girl, no, ma'am. I'm glad Coco reassured that in Bella, and Bella called out the fact that Iris wants a lot of loyalty for not even showing up as a real friend for real. But you got the audacity to sit your ass in another van and try and call somebody fake. No, the fakest bitch on the show is Iris, in my personal. Okay. Child, that's a fake woman. Like I told y'all the other day, well, my name is Iris and TJ think I love him. Okay, cute woman, but that liar. That's what it's giving for me. All right, so they playing this game where you got to do these impressions and guess who the hell the person is that they talking about. I thought it was gonna get much more messier than what it was, but it was actually kind of funny. But then when it came time for Grayson to go up there, Hannah asked her if she was good, and it's really because Hannah mocked and she did the I won't say mocked, but she did the impression of Grayson, right? And Grayson really didn't find that shit funny, and I guess because everybody else was laughing, she expected Grayson to laugh, so she's like, "Okay, you cool, you good?" She's like, "Yeah." She was just a little surprised by what it was, so at some point, because Hannah did kind of change the mood, three of the ladies, Coco, Bella, and Hannah, I'm sorry, and Grayson all went downstairs. They started talking about it. Eventually, Hannah and Iris go down there to find out what the hell going on. Iris feel like she's been really accommodating because I believe they said they overheard the conversation that was said and about how they ain't trying to be cool with nobody. But Coco reassured Iris, like, girl, you have been accommodating, but Hannah, she ain't really been trying to get to know nobody for real. She been closed off. So it's just a little friction there. And Hannah is not understanding what the girl's saying. She said, whatever y'all overheard, I really was talking about Chris and Bryan. That's what I was really talking about. I don't know, but everybody looks stupid. Okay. She was really talking about Chris and Bryan, but you and Grayson about to get into it by the next episode. So I guess, child, we'll see. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on this episode. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye, child.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking the drama.